Have you ever wondered how we make sure that our passive components last 10 or 15 years? And no, we are not testing for 15 years before selling them. So if you want to find out, stay tuned. So now the question is, how do we simulate 10 or 15 years for our components? There's a set of reliability tests, the so-called Telcordia test. And they consist of thermal tests like temperature cycling, there's humidity, there are some mechanical tests. And why is this representative for this long time period for the components? If we take a closer look to our component, it consists of different materials like polymer, metal and glass. And all these materials have different thermal expansion over temperature or shrinkage. And as we have a very precise alignment of the components, we're talking about micrometer and we're talking about 1 millirad, this has to withstand over temperature, even with the different CTEs. This is tested in thermal tests. Then we have some bondings in the component. This could be either an adhesive joint, this could be solder marks, this could be a welding seam or something like that. And simply speaking, they could break over temperature cycles. And the third point is material aging. Of course, steel can corrode, but especially the organic materials like polymers or adhesives, they could age, and this could harm the optical performance of the component. So if you want to take a closer look to the test setup itself, let's go downstairs. This is our test room, and here you can see some of our climate chambers. With them, we are able to emulate certain situations like temperature cycles or something like that. As you can see, we can choose temperature and humidity, and honestly speaking, the inside of the oven is not very spectacular, but there's enough space for all the components. Something which is special to our system is we can do the measurement during the test. So all the components are connected via a ribbon splice to our measurement system. And you can see it here. For example, this is a damp heat test, so 85 degrees Celsius, 85% humidity, and the measurement results can be seen over there. This is our measurement system. And on the right side, you can see our laser sources, which are led fiber to the ovens. And on the left side, we have a bunch of optical switches down there. So the signals from the oven, from the components, are switched through to the optical spectrum analyzer. And here we can measure the 8 channels of this component. If the components survive those extreme stress tests, we know for sure that they also will survive 10 to 15 years. I hope you learned something today. If so, please leave a comment and see you in the next video. Bye bye.